Consistency is not exciting at first. It does not scream for attention. It does not promise instant results, but listen carefully. Everything you admire in this world was built quietly, patiently, repeatedly. If you are waiting for motivation to change your life, you are already late. What you need is consistency, because consistency shows up even when motivation disappears. Right now, someone with less talent than you is winning. Someone with fewer resources than you is moving ahead. Someone who started later than you is already closer to the finish line. The difference is not luck. The difference is not intelligence. The difference is simple and uncomfortable. They kept going when others stopped. Consistency is the daily decision to do the work even when it feels boring, even when no one is watching, even when the results are invisible. It is choosing discipline over comfort and progress over excuses. Great lives are not built in dramatic moments. They are built in ordinary days, repeated over time. Most people fail not because they aim too high, but because they quit too early. They expect massive results from minimal effort. They want transformation without repetition. But growth does not respond to intensity. Growth responds to consistency. Small actions done daily will always defeat big actions done rarely. Think about this. A single drop of water is weak. It seems harmless. But drop by drop, day after day, it can carve through stone. That is the power of consistency. It does not rush. It does not panic. It simply keeps showing up until resistance breaks. Consistency builds confidence. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you become stronger. Every completed task, no matter how small, tells your mind that you can be trusted. Over time, this self-trust becomes unstoppable momentum. You stop doubting yourself because your actions prove your commitment. You do not need to feel ready. You do not need to feel inspired. You only need to act. Consistency is action before emotion. Motivation follows movement, not the other way around. Start messy, start tired, start uncertain. Just start and then repeat. The hardest part of consistency is the beginning. Progress feels slow, doubt feels loud. You wonder if it is even working. This is where most people turn back. But this phase is not failure. This phase is preparation. What feels like stagnation is often growth happening beneath the surface. Consistency teaches patience. It trains you to delay gratification. It reminds you that meaningful success takes time. When you stop chasing shortcuts, you start building foundations. And foundations are what hold your life steady when pressure comes. You do not need perfect conditions to be consistent. You need commitment. There will never be a perfect time. There will always be distractions, setbacks, and excuses. Consistency means choosing progress even when circumstances are not ideal. Every expert was once a beginner who refused to quit. Every strong body started with weak muscles. Every confident speaker once struggled with fear. The transformation did not happen overnight. It happened through repeated effort over months and years. Consistency compounds. One workout makes little difference. One book changes little. One good decision feels small. But when these actions stack up, they create a life that looks extraordinary from the outside. People call it success, but it is really just consistency in disguise. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your habits. Goals give direction, but habits drive results. Consistency turns habits into automatic behaviors. When discipline becomes routine, success becomes inevitable. Stop waiting for a breakthrough moment. Your breakthrough is already happening in the background. Every day you show up, even imperfectly, you are moving forward. Even slow progress is still progress. Consistency also builds resilience. When life hits hard, consistent people do not collapse. They adapt, they adjust, they continue. They understand that missing once is not failure. Quitting is failure. Get back on track and keep moving. You will not always feel passionate. You will not always feel confident. But consistency does not rely on feelings, it relies on decisions. Decide who you want to become and then act like that person daily. Your future self is watching you right now. The choices you make today are shaping the life you will live tomorrow. Consistency is a vote for the person you want to be. Cast that vote every single day. Imagine where you would be in 1 year if you stayed consistent. Not perfect, just consistent. Imagine the skills you would build, the confidence you would gain, the opportunities you would create. That future is not out of reach. It is built one day at a time. Stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else, chapter 20. Everyone moves at a different pace. Consistency is personal. Focus on your path. Focus on your effort. Stay in your lane and keep moving forward. Some days will feel easy. Some days will feel impossible. Show up on both days, especially on the hard days. Those are the days that separate dreamers from achievers. Consistency is not about doing more. It is about doing what matters repeatedly. Identify the few actions that move your life forward and commit to them. Eliminate distractions that steal your time and energy. You do not need to overhaul your entire life today. Start small. One habit, one decision, one step. Consistency grows from simplicity. Make it easy to win and hard to quit. When results finally show up, people will call you lucky. Let them. They did not see the early mornings. They did not see the quiet sacrifices. They did not see the days you wanted to quit but kept going. Consistency is self-respect in action. It is honoring your goals with effort. It is choosing growth over comfort. It is building a life you are proud of, not one that simply looks good to others. Right now, decide. Decide to stop starting over. Decide to stop waiting for perfect conditions. Decide to commit to consistency, even when it feels slow, boring, or uncomfortable. Your life does not change in a day. It changes daily. What you repeatedly do becomes who you are. Choose wisely. Choose consistency. If this message resonated with you, do not let it stop here. Take action today. Pick one area of your life and commit to showing up consistently. Share this message with someone who needs it. Subscribe for more content that pushes you forward. Consistency starts now, not tomorrow. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Live your life properly.